Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another additional walk with Regis. Today is Sunday, March 12th. Today, the weather, the highs will be in the mid-30s, and the lows will be in the low 20s to mid-teens. There will be a 29% chance of precipitation today. And let's see what kind of news we can dig up today. I guess I better go back into my settings and again, for the umpteenth time, change the home setting to local instead of for you, because for you is a random mix of wherever, whatever, and I'd like so far to do local, because so far nobody has given me a location, and even if somebody did give me a location, that would be tucked under the local tab. So give me a second to make again local my primary. Let's see. Yep, again it got changed to for you, so that's what happened. Alright. Western New York firefighters asked people to fill the boot for Jason Arno's family. Firefighters on Saturday said they want to give back because of their sense of brotherhood with other first responders. Firefighters from stations across the town of Tonawanda and Kenmore on Saturday rallied together to hold their own fundraiser for the family of Jason Arno, the Buffalo firefighter who died earlier this month. They asked the community to help fill the boot at a number of locations across western New York. Firefighters told two on their side Saturday that they want to give back because their sense of brotherhood with other first responders. You already said that. You literally said those exact words, that exact sentence, a couple of sentences ago. It's basically just camaraderie between the fire companies. Something's got his alertness, but there's nothing over there. There's no rat, there's no cat. Oh, there's a rat. Good boy. He saw it before I did. I went underneath that car over there. And I hear a bunch of crows coming this way. I see him now. You probably won't be able to see it because it's kind of dark. Actually, I can see it from where I'm recording. They're going against the lighter background. That's not all of them either, because it's a wide band. Alright, now that I've showed you the crows and the rat, continue our walk. What else do we got? Midweek storm barreling down on New York. The snow is not stopping just yet, and it looks like we could have a white St. Patrick's Day in New York. A massive snowstorm system is setting up along the East Coast, and it looks like that storm system is set to be in lots of snow across the entire state of New York. According to the latest radar, the snow will start late Monday and start coming down Tuesday and continue throughout Wednesday. Models are hinting that an impactful winter storm could impact the region early mid-next week. Details of the storm are uncertain, but there is a 20 to 50% likelihood that moderate impacts could be experienced throughout the region. We'll continue to monitor this trend this weekend. It looks like March will continue to be cold and below average for temperatures over the several couple weeks, as well as a snowstorm system move across the state. I like the period around the 17th to 20th for something with a little bit of meat on it. Call me crazy, but I'll watch this period. If you'll go back a few videos, you'll hear me talking about a massive storm mid-March. Well, there it is. They had actually been talking about this for a while. I actually thought that I was like, this can't be it. There has to be more. And here I am. There's more. 45th annual Shamrock Run runs through Old Ward. WGRZ Chief Meteorologist Patrick Hammer fired the starting gun for this year's event. Make sure the cops know first. The 45th annual Shamrock Run 8K race kicked off from Louisiana Street on Saturday morning with hundreds of people turning out despite the cold weather. WGRZ Chief Meteorologist Patrick Hammer had fired the starting gun for the event that expected to have around 4,600 people in the Old First Ward. A virtual Shamrock Run option was available for anyone who was unable to attend. I wonder how that worked. What do you do, run in place? More St. Patrick's Day events are on the horizon in Western New York. It didn't even tell me how the event went. Okay. You walk out of the frame again. Okay. What do the big stars on New York barns mean? Not just decorations. Well, I've seen roosters. I've seen running horses. Are you going to explain each one? Let me look glimpse to see if you explain each one. Oh, Lord. I went to click off this stupid ad and I keep clicking on it instead, acting like, no. They put the X so small in the corner. So that way when you click on it, oops, you miss. Oops, you want to see the ad. No, I don't want to see the ad. Back up. Do you want to see the ad? No, I don't want to see the ad. Back up. Oh, yes, you want to see the ad? No. No, I do not. There. I made the ad go away. That's exactly what happened. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Alright, let's see. They're actually known as primitive stars and are usually made out of metal. They're mainly seen on the side of barns of farmers of German descent. They're said to bring good luck to their farmers and their land, similar to hanging a horseshoe inside of a home or business for good luck. Each star has a different meaning. Red star signifies emotion and passion. Alright, now that we have collected our sample for today, green star means fertility and luck with growth on the farm. Brown star signifies friendship and strength while recognizing Mother Earth. Black star means protection. So you hear that? Black is for protection. All you goths out there are the most protected people in the world, and I love you all. White barn star signifies purity. And no, they don't explain the rooster or the horse. That's okay. After one day pause, Main Street fatal fire investigation resumes. ATF officials have interviewed more than 100 people, which includes the building's owner, former U.S. Rep. Chris Jacobs. Officials on Friday chose to pause their investigation into a fatal Main Street fire out of respect for Jason Arno's funeral. Now that investigation has resumed. 2 on your side learned that ATF investigators were able to get a wall knocked down in the building so they could get to an area of debris they needed to search, which may reveal a cause. ATF officials have interviewed more than 100 people, which includes the building's owner, former U.S. Rep. Chris Jacobs. They've also talked to workers who've been doing a job on the building before the fire, the person who placed the 911 call, and the firefighters on the scene that day. Accelerant sniffing dogs have also been brought in, and some building materials have been removed to undergo testing. Boy, they went all official CSI-like. ATF investigators have also created a computer model of the fire to help determine where it might have begun. We don't know how much longer it could take to determine a cause. My concern is, are they going to let the public know? You're going to do all this investigation. Well, quit letting your leash touch your butt. He does not like anything touching his butt, whether it's another dog sniffing his butt, whether it's his leash touching his butt, but yet he'll sit there ankle deep in snow just so the snow can tickle his butt so he can poop. I mean, you've all seen it. Instead of going where the snow is the thinnest, he goes where the snow is the deepest. I'd even forgive him if he just plain went out on the sidewalk. You know, then you're not, knee deep in snow, frozen to death, shivering while you're pooping. Normally he doesn't go on the sidewalk. I think he's just so fastidious. That's why he's prim and proper and don't like puddles, don't like getting his paws wet. He doesn't like playing in the hose. He doesn't like going swimming. We are not going home yet. Come on. We cut our walk short yesterday. At the very end of this video, I have a update about his weight, but I'll wait. Ha, get it? Hey, look. There's a fire truck driving down the road with his lights on. Oh, he just put a siren on. They're responding to a call. The things you see on morning walks. I'd almost be willing to go back to once a day video recordings like I did for the first year, but you guys gotta let me know if it's worth it or not. Let me know in the comments below if it's worth it. I mean, you gotta at least let me know if you can comment at all. I do have a TikTok. Actually, I have 2 TikToks. One's dedicated to my animals, and the other one is dedicated to cosplay and reaction videos. So, the one dedicated to the pets is called A House Full of Fur. And my vampire one is called Wolf in Vampire's Clothes. If you guys want to find me, maybe that's an easier way for you to shoot a DM to me. By all means, come follow me on TikTok. And I technically have an Instagram too, but I barely post there because, well, I mean, nothing happens on Instagram for me. And I have a Reddit. I haven't made any posts there yet. So, just ask. I have a bunch of social media if you guys want to add me on other platforms. If you have a suggestion to another platform, I will gladly give it a try. The only thing I won't try is WhatsApp, because I know exactly what that's for, and I'm not interested in any of that. And Snapchat, because I'm not interested in any of that. I don't want a quick hookup. Alright. Let's see what other news stories we got today. We kind of went off on a little bit of a tangent there, didn't we? Sorry about that, guys. We got distracted by the fire engine. This Buffalo winter ranks in top 10 for snow. I thought you were peeing. I don't understand why you stopped and just stood there doing nothing. This Buffalo winter ranks top 10 for snow. But did it reach the top 5? Probably not. Let's see. Propelled by two historic winter storms early in the season, this winter in Buffalo will rank as one of the snowiest on record. Last month, this winter season broke into the top 10 snowiest records on Buffalo. And with this cold and snowy trend lasting into March, the winter 22 to 23 will continue to rise in the ranks as more snow falls in the city of good neighbors. I contest that city of good neighbors bull crap right there, and I'll tell you why after I'm finished reading that story. I think that that's just a lie about being good neighbors, but again, let me finish this article. As Friday, 6.2 inches of snow fell at the National Weather Service office in Buffalo Airport. A daily snowfall of that amount even approached the daily snowfall record for the day of 7.8 inches. More importantly, though, this winter, it helped the season jump from 9th to 7th in the record books. With 13.2 inches of snow falling in Buffalo since November, the winter of 22 to 23 now ranks as the 7th snowiest on record. But we're not done with the snow just yet, so we could climb up the ranks even more. With below average temperatures, the active stretch of weather continuing into mid-March, it couldn't out of the question to assume that a few more inches of snow could fall by month's end. Buffalo only needs 1.4 inches of snow to take over the 5th spot for the snowiest winter on record in the city. 23.2 inches for 3rd. So we only need 1.4 inches to take the 5th spot, and 23 inches for the 3rd, and for the top spot an additional 68 inches. I mean, what is this article really doing? Is this article challenging the weather to beat these records? And, of course, in process, by challenging the weather to beat these records, giving us more snow longer. What have you done? And I read this out loud. I summoned it and everything. I think we're doomed. Alright, so, let's end the news here for now. City of Good Neighbors. I had gone out to Walmart to buy a toaster oven. I was on my way back home, and my Google, which I don't really like trusting Google, but I thought it knew what it was talking about this time, told me to take a bus 46 to a bus 22, or a 23 bus. No, I think it was the 22. And then to the 12. Seemed simple enough. So I followed the Google's directions and get off where it told me to, and walked to where the spot was for where it's supposed to be the other bus stop. For the next hour, I wandered around those couple of intersections, stressed, crying, lost. Not a single person stopped to help me. And I know they all looked at me and saw me. And they all turned their heads and minded their own business. So, City of Good Neighbors, there was somebody out there that needed your help, and you all just chose to look the other way. To me, that doesn't say City of Good Neighbors. To me, that says City of Good Neighbors when the cameras are rolling and you want to look good on social media. Had I had a camera rolling and they thought maybe I was filming a publicity stunt for social media and for internet fame, maybe they might have stopped. But that's been my experience with the City of Good Neighbors. Every time I've ever needed help with anything, they all turn their heads and look the other way. Okay, and now for the other update. I weighed Regis this morning, and he is 17.4 pounds. Which means he lost nearly a pound since I last weighed him. So he's back on a steady decline of losing. He was 18.2 when we last weighed him. So today he is 17.4. And we'll continue to monitor his weight. Next week, next Sunday, will be the next day I weigh him. Stop. And, yeah, stop. Quit crying. I'm giving the outro. And, yeah, wish us luck on his weight loss journey. I gotta keep tugging on him so he don't whine. He cries all the time. Can you guys let me know why dogs whine and cry all the time, especially when you ignore them, don't give them attention, don't feed into it, and they still do it? Alright, that's the end of this video, guys. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you don't, hit that dislike button. Share if you guys want to, subscribe if you want to. And we will see you guys next week. Regis, speak. Regis, speak. Regis, speak.